I'm in on Dabo on DJ.
Yeah.
Dabo, like, all in on DJ Uiagalelei as the guy. And I don't know. I thought Cade Klubnik was a little bit more, and maybe it is. It feels to me that DJ lost his confidence last year, and I thought Georgia might have knocked it out of him like that, and that game might have been that significant because he had a pick six. It was the difference in the game. It was not a great game, and it kind of went downhill from there. And, of course, the offensive line wasn't great. They weren't able to run the ball as well as they had in the past. He's not a runner, so it just wasn't working. But I thought DJ's confidence was shook. And I felt like Dabo was like, let me get a big shot, and I'll give you an injection of confidence by coming here and telling everybody, reminding them, hey, he was great as a freshman, and he was great at high school, and he's our guy. And I just wonder, I'm wondering if it's for show, if it is that, or Dabo really believes it down inside. You know what I mean? Like if because I think coaches will do that. They'll try to back their guys and say, this is, and because they know it's a mental thing. Like, we need to give him all the confidence in the world. But I wonder how much in reality that's the case. And I don't know. I don't know the answer.
I want Dabo to show me these Clemson fans who are saying that DJU should be starting over Trevor Lawrence. I don't remember any of that talk.
Well, he kept saying, message board wants me fired. Message board wanted me. Like, his good straw man is like now even within the Clemson fan base, where he's like, he's just calling him the message board.
That damn sliced bread's at it again.
He's lost 30 pounds. He came
Slim you.
Yeah, he came to ACC football kickoff last year, and he's back here this year. And there's like a noticeable difference in terms of, you know, the way he's looked, the way he's carried himself. He's talked a lot about it. And so to me, based on like the conversations that, you know, the Dabo and DJ were having, you know, it sounds to me like DJ did a lot of like, I'm going to take this effort to change my body to make myself better. And if I'm Dabo as a coach who does want to build up that confidence, I feel like I want to recognize that and be like, you've put in all this effort in the off season to try to improve. I'm going to meet you halfway, gas you up, tell you, you know, let you know you're the guy. In terms of the Cade stuff, DJ was like treating Cade like Trevor treated DJ, and they're trying to make it seem a little bit more like that kind of relationship, which would be a situation where, yeah, if Cade needs to go in because DJ's hurt or if he has to miss any time, they want to make sure he's ready to go. But
he's waiting. Like, but he's waiting, right? Is that what you're getting to? Like, there's the succession plan. So when DJ's done, that's Clayton. Cade's time isn't now.
Right. Look, that's the sense that I've gotten.
Dabo's history with playing the younger, better guy, though, is not good.
Yeah.
Let's recall
not playing him because he didn't play Deshaun. He played Cole Stout until like the very end of the season.
And Dabo straight up lost that 2014 game for Clemson because he wasted all those series on Cole Stout. Remember that was the game where Jameis got suspended for what he yelled in the Union. Mm-hmm. And they played Cole Stout for like 6 or 7 series in that game. I was there. And I was like, this is malpractice. Like Deshaun, if you play Deshaun, that game does not go to overtime. Eddie Goldman does not cause the center to snap the ball way over Deshaun's head. Like it's Dabo is extremely loyal, right? The other thing I took away from his press conference was he talked about, so they promoted from within on both sides of the ball. And I think it hammered home the loyalty factor. He said, like, what am I doing if I'm not rewarding hard work? I was like, well, okay, but also the offense was hot trash last year. So if you reward people who work hard but aren't getting the job done, is that really good? Now, granted, it probably has a lot to do with some of the personnel they had, and Clemson has a lot of success coaching. So I'm not taking it as a negative, but I do think it's an insight into how Dabo's mind works. He really values loyalty. It's also why they don't take transfers in from outside. So it would not shock me to see him stay with DJ for a long time, even if DJ struggles again.
Do you think he's going to struggle?
See, that's what I was about to ask. Because, like, does losing 30 pounds strike you as a good thing for him?
He was a little
footwork was, it was like footwork, balance, some of that stuff, moving outside the pocket. That's supposed to, like, that was the motivation coming out of spring practice for him to change physical fitness and try to be a little bit lighter.
Because I always thought his size was an asset, because as a passer, I mean, he's good. I just don't think he's some sort of I don't think he's Trevor Lawrence or Deshaun Watson as a passer. And I think his size and physicality, combining that with his ability as a passer, was an asset. So I wonder if he lost 30 pounds and say he was 10 pounds overweight. So he's still, let's give it to 20-pound loss. I don't know if I consider that to be good news for him, just as far as his overall game.
How many quarterbacks play at what did he say he was?
Now
he had to be at least 250.
I think his listed weight is 250. See, I bet he was 265.
Yeah,
he's a big boy. He might have been 270.
He cited after the bowl game. He was like, I weighed myself after the bowl game, and it was like a moment of clarity for him.
His quote was awesome.
I had that 2 weeks ago after vacation.
Yeah, same here.
He's like, I was too heavy after the Cheez-It Bowl. I was like, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
But like, I think if he was 265, I don't think he was 270. Maybe he was, but 30 pounds off 265, he's still
okay.
Thick.
Yeah, that's
he's
still
a big dude.
That's still about quarterbacks that are built that way. That
Ben Roethlisberger, I think he's got like a big, and Ben weight fluctuates. I mean, he always comes.
Culpepper got heavy too for a time and was still effective.
Also, like, how much did Tebow
Jameis
weigh?
Was like that. Remember, Jameis used to kind of have the like. It happens because you don't work out as much during the season, and you don't have 4 lifting sessions. It goes down to 2. You're not doing as much cardio. A lot of times you're dinged up and you're in the training room as opposed to doing something. So if you are somebody who's prone to put on weight, you're going to do it during the season. I think that's clearly what happened with DJ.